Day 1, I noticed I had spawned in with a yo-yo, and also I spawned right beside the party girl, which was strange because I thought the seed would just add both crimson and corruption into the same world. But ignoring that, naturally I did what comes next as soon as you spawn in, which is chop trees down, and I was noticing that I was getting pinkies and getting peaches to spawn. Amazing, man. Dream luck is truly amazing. After that, I opened my treasure bag and noticed they gave me a summon and a whip, which is pretty helpful for early game. See how easy I'm killing this pinky? After that, I decided to head to the left, and I ended up finding a bunch of trees stuck in one area, so I decided to loot up. Lastly, to finish off the first day, I ended up having a Reds potion in my inventory. Here's my reaction to that. Where did I get this? I'm dead, bro. Yeah, I'm dead. That's a platinum I just dropped, bro. Oh my god. On day 2, all I really did was go to the jungle, put in some skill points, went underground, found some life fruit, and build houses. That's about it for day 2. The first half of day 3, I spent underground mining and looting chests. The second half, on the other hand, was filled with blood moon and a lot of death. Day 4, I started setting up some more houses for my NPCs to move into. At the end of day 4, we had a special guest to come visit us, and everything went quite splendid with him. On day 5, I made an endless Eye of Cthulhu and then ventured to the left, and I found an oasis, so I decided to build a house. Later that night, I got a message from the game letting me know that they was finna hold me. Oh shit, the king slime is here. Wow, they want me to fight both of them at once? No, I'm dead. Okay, I just gotta get back up. You bitch! Why am I getting hold? At the end of day 5, I summoned the eye back, and at the beginning of day 6, I killed him. Yo, I haven't seen this before, nigga. Dead. I ain't never dealt with this. I killed him. He's trash. Day 7, I started getting everything ready for my storage units, and later on end up challenging the Grand Ant Lion. Day, I accepted a crushing defeat, but don't worry, revenge is sweet. I didn't realize he was that hard. He had 10,000 health. Later on that day, I spawned the Eater, and like every other boss fight, you can guess how it went. After that, I ended up just heading to the jungle. Day 9, the only thing that happened was I just found a fucking beehive. That's about it. Day 10, I decided to spawn in the Queen Bee and test my luck and see if I can beat her. Day 11 now. I'm still fighting this bitch, by the way. But this is where things start to take a turn for the worse. Ew, boss, bro. Ew, boss, bro. First thing I did on day 12. After my total failure was buy a new pickaxe. After that, I stacked up on bombs and blasted my way to hell. Day 13, I made it into hell. Tried to mine hellstone, realized I couldn't, so I just went back to the surface and went looking for sky islands. Found this weird moon shit that I couldn't do nothing with, so I decided to keep moving. Ended up finding my first sky island, which also had wings. I also ended up finding this weird place. Can't really remember which mod it's from, but you know, found it, so. Day 14, all I did was make houses. I'll just let y'all see the ending results. Day 15, summoned and killed the Eater of Worlds. Day 16, a meteorite landed, so I mined it. Day 17, I went back to hell, taking a different route this time when I realized that the whole center world was covered with lava. So naturally, I started mining hellstone, since that's the only thing that you can do in the underworld. While I was down there, I made an auto smelting pickaxe and mined some more hellstone. I went back up to the surface after I finished mining my hellstone, got surprised by a goblin army. I humped with they ass though. Day 18, I went over there and beat up the queen bee, or should I say I got my revenge, because the first time I got fucked. Day 19, I started fighting the brand of Cthulhu, but if you notice, I can't hit him. I don't really know what the fuck was going on at this point, man. The world was glitched or something. Day 21, I summoned in Skeletron, but you may notice that I summoned him in way over here, and that's because this world literally doesn't have a dungeon, or they have one, it's just underground. Later on that night, he just literally decided to leave. I honestly can't tell you why he left, he just did, and I had to fight him again. Day 22, I got his ass. This time I made sure he wasn't getting away. Later on day 22, I started making some more houses. Here's the start, here's the finish. Day 23, I ran it back with the Brain of Cthulhu. This time I was actually able to hit him. I don't know what the fuck was going on all them other days, but hey, I got the job done. Day 24, I built a few more houses for some NPCs. Day 25 and day 26, I spent expanding on the underground houses. Day 27, I went up to this weird sky looking building place and started fighting this boss. Later on during the fight, I almost ended up dying. At the end of day 27, early day 28, I ended up killing his ass.
Yeah, it says that.
Okay. Day 29, I broke some altars just to get some ore out, never mind. Day 30, I tried to get some leaf wings, but that didn't work. He just killed him. He did not just die to a slime. The arms of the angel fly away. So, I just ended up fighting the twins. What? Didn't even win that fight. I'm throwing this away. After that, bought me some leaf wings and finished off the goblin invasion. Day 32, I got my revenge on the Grand Ant Lion. No! Also ended up changing my luck because I thought it was tripping. Day 33, I killed the wall of flesh for the second time.
If you can land even one hit him.
Day 34, I went fishing and caught the traveling merchant.
Nice.
Day 35, I found that there actually was a dungeon, but it was just far underground. Day 36, the pirates pulled up on me, but to be honest with you, I didn't even care. These people don't even drop nothing good but the fucking coin gun. And the coin gun is useless. But I do gotta mention, since I had dream luck, they dropped a hella loot that I was able to sell. But sadly, I was dying most of the time, so all that money being gained was being lost. Y'all niggas hear that stutter. Later at night, I decided to challenge Later at night, I decided to challenge the Destroyer. Fuck, man. Later at night, I decided to challenge Failure. Later at night, I decided to challenge the Destroyer. I ran around the map, and he was still chasing me. I'm not gonna be able to get this out without making this face. Day 37, I beat the pirate invasion and then decided to challenge. No matter, because day 38, I put his homie on a t-shirt. Let me just slide this in right here. Alright, I got some sad news. When I killed the boss, he dropped hollowed ore because one of the mods I have installed have him dropping hollowed ore. And I can't do anything with it. So I hopped on a spin wheel so I can, I guess, see how much I'm finna grab. Where to God they hold me. So I'm finna go look up how much. Alright, so since they hold me, I'm gonna go ahead and spin, and that's how many hollow bars I'm getting. Yes. At nighttime, I summon the twins, and you know, just casually died on day 39. Yeah, bro, that's an L. And why does it just keep killing them? Day 40, Crafted some moonlight or moonlight. One of the two. I crafted those potions. Thinking it would only change the time to 7:30. I drank one, but I was surely fucking wrong because it put me all the way at 11:30. Day 41, I got rid of the hollowed rebake mod. After that, I had to grab a contaminator and some blue solution so I can actually get the hollowed. Once I finished with that, I came back and made the force of nature. You finna see that this weapon is actually fucking broken, especially when I use it up against bosses, and certain bosses it absolutely shreds. Day 42, Skeletron spawned in naturally. I tried to put my force of nature to the test to prove how good it was. Sadly, I was not good. L, that is an L fucking boss, bro. After my loss with Skeletron, I popped the Moon Knight potion so I could turn it back night so I can fight the twins. After cutting it super close in the battle, I ended up beating them. I mean, I killed one. I'm not really sure what happened to the other one. I think they both died at the same time, I guess. After that, I went on a wave of just killing meg bosses. I lied in that last scene. I ended up getting bodied by the worm again. Oh, boss. Day 44, I finally ended up beating this fucking worm boss. I put it on suitable so my game could actually run. Day 45, I started a Planetara fight, but it's me, so you already know how this shit ended. After I died, I came back and I used the dino egg thinking it was just a mini boss, but it was a whole damn event. The only thing you need to know about the event though is I just got a shield. That's really about it. I ain't really used nothing else. Day 46, I finished the event. Day 47, I fought the Hydra boss. It was actually a pretty S tier boss. And I also made some Hydra armor, Hydra weapons, you know. With all my new Hydra gear, I actually ended up beating the boss. I mean, it was a pretty close fight, but I still won. Day 48, I ended up getting a boss summoned in the dungeon, and I ended up taking a lot of damage, and I tried to escape by going home, but no. This guy follows you all the way across the map, and I ended up fucking dying for it. Last thing I did on day 48 was fight the golem, and I made sure not to lose this fight because it took so long to get down here. Like, if you look up in the top right, I put the footage up where my map should be. Man, this was the longest temple, dungeon, whatever you call it. This shit is terrible, man. Day 49, I started off by changing my max luck because I wasn't getting no Mothrons, which I'm guessing had 0 effect because I later went back and changed it right back up to 10. Or not right back up to 10, but changed it to 10. There we go. After I finally got my act together, I tried to form Planetara, but things went all wrong. Day 50, I ended up getting rid of the level up mod because I'm gonna be honest with you, I was trash. I thought it was the mod, it was just me. Day 51, I finally got my Mothra to spawn, and after I killed it, I actually got what I wanted. Day 52, my PC had enough of Terraria, because look at this. Like, I went from fighting the boss to being in my map, OBS, talking about this tripping. I honestly don't remember what I did that day, but I need to make sure I never do it again. And look at this, game crashing, bro. I honestly can't say what is going on with this game, bro. Day 53, crafted me a new armor set. That's honestly why I was fighting Planetara so many times, was just to get this armor set, which you have to kill Planetara 3 times and then you have to kill 150 enemies. Actually an L fucking set. Or you finna see it now how it's an L set. Look at my health. You see that? Dead. I'm actually dead here. I'm paused the game, nigga. It's time. It's over. Later that night, I started the Empress of Light, but come on, say it with me. Day 54, I died. Again. Like almost every other boss fight. As soon as I died to the Empress of Light, I was like, fuck it. Give me the Lunatic Cultist. I had to summon them in because I literally had no other choice. Like, I don't have a dungeon. Here's some footage of me changing out my armor. Why, you ask? I died. Sadly, I ended up killing them on the second fight. I say sadly because that Day 55, I made the first fractal, but I'm gonna be honest with you, the laggiest weapon I've ever used on Terraria. To be honest with you, I'm gonna get my Terra Blade back, and then that'll just be the end of it because I can't use that weapon. Day 56, you see a black screen. It's because I haven't recorded it yet. I'm gonna go do that right now. Actually, there is no day 56. I literally spent all of that day trying to figure out why I was lagging. I never did, but shit, at least I was trying. You may be wondering why I just showed you all that useless ass footage. It's because I was making a weapon called the Geoglaive, but as you finna see in this next clip, it was actually terrible. Later that night, I felt like challenging the Empress of Light. Dying is more like it though. Started day 58, I was messing with some mods. It's not really important, but just thought I'd tell you. Also, I decided to challenge the Rune Man again, but you know, it's the Rune Man, and it's me. I died, but also before I skipped to the part where I died. As you can see, I got my Terra Blade back because the first fractal, that shit wasn't working. Like, that mod is broken. I'm on the alpha of 1.4, so a lot of shit is broken. Day 5-9 started off great. I ended up killing the Empress of Light. Hey, once you get the veteran down, it's actually a pretty easy boss fight. After I beat the Empress of Light, I ended up crafting the Biosphere. I think that's how you say it. It take a Shadow Lance and the other lance that the Empress of Light dropped. But I mean, it's a cool weapon. It look good. It's strong, but you just have to be literally right next to a boss to hit him. I have the Moon Lord and Duke Fistron and the Rune nigga next. Come on, man. On to some better news. I actually ended up killing him, but sad part is his attacks stay after he's dead. So yeah, it's kind of like a double KO. Opened his treasure bag, got some runes, didn't know what to do with them. Looked it up on the wiki. Apparently, I was supposed to kill a normal mode boss before I got the hard mode and get the weapons. So that's what I did. 6 times. This is one of the 2 weapons that I crafted. It's actually a mistake. It's actually terrible. I mean, the other one, which you're seeing now, I mean, it's good because I can't take damage while I'm in this state, but the first one, terrible. Day 60, I killed him again, then I went to go craft the 2 magic weapons. The book is alright. The other one, not really sure because I haven't tried them yet, but you finna see that now. Yep, as I was expected, they were terrible. Literally not even worth using. Day 61, beat the Rune Man again, but ran into a slight problem. T-Mod Loader updated again, and this update made it so we couldn't open treasure bags, like, at all. No matter, with cheat sheet I can just grab them from there. Last thing I did was fight this sword thing. I mean, it wasn't really too hard since I was killing the Rune dude at this point. But another thing, I did end up using some of the runes to craft some more weapons, but they're so fucking terrible that they aren't even worth mentioning. Like, every weapon in this mod, or not every weapon, but most weapons in this mod are fucking god awful for the bosses you have to fight for. Day 62, I started setting up more houses. You can use your imagination if you really want to know how they look after I finished. After I finished that, I beat up Fistron. To be honest with you, the fight ain't worth showing. I literally destroyed that man. Like, it was no competition. Like, bro, if I beat up the Rune dude, I can beat up anybody at this point. Day 63, what you are looking at the moment is a failure. I got rid of the fucking magic storage mod because it was tripping, but little did I know it was T-Mod the whole fucking time. But I thought the mod was tripping, I deleted it, I got it back, everything gone. 63, I went to the dungeon, and would you know that these dudes actually spawned down in there. So, you know, I bodied them, bodied their Lord and Savior, Moon Lord. Day 64. I'm not showing it because I literally tried to get an influx wavering and I didn't. I literally got hold. I have dream luck and I got hold. Terrible. I challenged Oh Lord, the last boss of the Cohorties mod, and as you can see, it's a bullet hell, which is the worst type of boss that this game can offer. So, you know, I failed. Not to him, but to Gravity. I honestly gotta stop downloading so many different mods. Day 65. I fucking did it. I finally beat the fucking Moon Lord, man. Look at his head. Yes, this is how you do it. Cheese the fuck out of him. But if you don't want to accept that, maybe you'll accept this. Y'all see that? Y'all need to get S tier like me. Day 66, I crafted the Onyx beater. I'm only letting y'all know because that weapon is actually fucking good and it low-key carried me into day 69. But that's besides the point, nigga. You know what you're here for. Oh lord. Around this time, I was done, bro. I was so drained. I've done fucking hours and hours, probably around 40 something hours, and I have one more goal, and that was to get the influx waiver so I can make a zenith. But as you can see with this last Martian saucer, no influx waiver, which is crazy, man. Day 69. I've finally done it. I'm finally free from this challenge. I hope y'all enjoyed. Shout out Luke the Notable, Game Raiders, a few other people, Happy Days, and a few other people. Man, I don't even know, man. It's what time is it, man? It's like 7:03 in the morning, bro. I done stayed up all night editing this shit, man. I was supposed to be going to 100 days, but you know, no, I'm not doing that. I hope y'all enjoyed. I love y'all.